have the ingredients to start our baking.
You can tell he does
ceremony.
this much.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to night 2 of late night baking. Tonight we'll be making brownies, and it's currently 8:38. The first step to do is preheat the oven, but this time we're going to preheat it to 325. The first thing I want to do is grab our pan that we're going to be using, and we can grease it, or you can take a piece of butter and stick it in the pan and slide it in the oven so it can melt while the oven's preheating. It gives the brownies a little bit easier way of removing it, a bit butterier. So let's go put it in the oven. So I found out that I used all of my cocoa powder for the last episode of Late Night Baking, but luckily we have this brownie mix. So what you're gonna need for this recipe of brownies tonight is 1 pouch of brownie mix, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 eggs. You're gonna need half a cup of vegetable oil, but I like to use half a cup of butter instead. The cool thing about the mix is that we can mix them all together actually at the same time without worrying about all of our dry ingredients being mixed together because they're already mixed together. So let's go ahead and start mixing. Pretty melted by now. We don't want it to burn, but now we can go ahead and move it all around in the pan and grease the rest of it. Make sure not to let all the heat escape. After you move the butter around to get it all greased, the pan will be a little hot, so be careful. Go ahead and start scraping your bowl and get all of that batter, which was easily made because mix is quite amazing. Doesn't taste as good as homemade, but you know, got what you got, right? So some of the members in my family, my mom, likes walnuts on her brownies. So we're gonna go ahead and chop up a few of those and put them on top. Done with putting the walnuts on top of our fabulous looking brownies, our oven is going to be preheated. We're going to go ahead and bake it at 325 for 34 to 38 minutes. Let's start at 34. So how's your day? Nothing beats a good cup of tea.
And raw brownie mix.
Alrighty. So I had to put mine in for a little longer because it wasn't quite done. But now it's nice and ready. And it looks fabulous. So let's let this cool. Here's a little Fun fact about brownies, they're easier to cut if they're warm, and using a plastic knife is it's just something my mom always done. So let's go ahead and get these cut. Ooh, they're so nice and soft and gooey looking. Watching night 2 of Late Night Baking, where we made brownies. It's already 9:50. Have a good night and enjoy, guys.